So, the Trailblazer Beta is out with TruRAC roe deer and a bunch of other things that are going to be like in the true patch, as they were calling it, whenever that's going to be released. And I thought we'd just kind of go out and try to focus on the TruRAC roe deer, so that looks to be a decent one. Apparently, I still have ZaccTactics for the beta account. I'm not going to bother changing that. I will probably leave it as is, but that looked to be like what's normally around like a 830, 840 from the legacy racks. That's what I'm guessing, but a little more mass, which I kind of like. There might be a bigger one. What's this guy's 30.86? I would not think the one we just shot would weigh that much. There might be another one to go look for, and that might have the three tines, which is what I want to see. I want to see how those look, so yeah, hopefully that's not this one. I don't know if they've changed the like scale, but at least with legacy racks that would be a 3-tine one, so we'll see. But yeah, that's definitely like the shape of pretty much the big 2-rack from legacies. But I like this better. There's definitely more mass, and that was one of the things that I heard people that actually like hunt roe deer and live where roe deer live. That was apparently a problem, and that was the one. He is 30.86 kilos, so they've probably changed it a little bit then. I mean, that's 879. So you'll have to get a higher weight to get the 3 tines. I was hoping to see that, but even still, that's not bad. I like that. I like the darker antlers as well. There are just a ton of does. That's a tiny one, but that's kind of the nice thing about hunting them on the Trailblazer Beta. I don't really have like a specific interest in getting a diamond, so I just want to sort of kill as many as I can and see as many different rack shapes as I can. I mean, this is the beta, so there's potential changes, and you know, any feedback we can provide would probably be good. So I just want to see what's out there. Like I said, I want to see that 3-tine one, but we've got a couple of days to do that. So if we don't find it here, I'm not going to be too upset. That's a gold. So, I mean, that's 28.59 kilos, so that kind of fits with the old weight. I just didn't think he's that big. Actually messed up the shot as well. Huh. I wonder then if, like, most, if not all, of the 3-tine ones are going to be, like, diamond or at least level 3. That's kind of interesting. And I think I like that, because there's so many with the legacy racks where they'd have the 3 tines and they're not scoring that high. So that might be a good thing. It'd be easier to identify, hello? You look bigger. It'd be easier to identify ones that are potential diamond just by seeing them. I don't know where that's going, but we're gonna go and kill that one too. Or maybe. Where are you going? Go get his weight and see, but I think he's another like 29, 30-ish. 27? He's smaller than the one we just shot. He looked bigger. I thought he had more mass. Well, like I said, I want to see more racks, so we'll sit here and wait. I don't know if that's him, but I've seen 2 females come through here. Yeah, it looks like him. Not bad. I wanted to use the air gun because I knew it was going to be close range, but that's pretty good. So that one's a silver. And, yeah, it makes sense with the weight, so just, I don't know if there's a beam length difference. I should have looked at the true score on the other one. I didn't pay attention to what the trophy rating was either, but yeah. Nice little 7-meter shot with the air gun. By the way, since I just heard it, I usually record at night, so if you hear more traffic noises, like I said, I'm recording before the stream, so there's not really much I can do about that. That's another pretty decent one. Does he actually have like a small... I think he's got a small 3rd tine on that right side of his. Yeah, he does. That's kind of cool. I like they can do that. I'm pretty sure he's uneven then. He'd be like a 2x3. I'm not really going to be able to get a great screenshot, but he did land with his antler out of the water that's got that extra tine. That's cool. I mean, I don't know a lot about roe deer, but I think that's probably pretty realistic. That's actually smaller, significantly though, than that other one. So, I didn't even look at this. Main beam length. That's what's the highest scores coming from, so that's probably why that other one scored so much higher. He just had longer beams. But if we would have had that extra tine, that would have definitely helped. So far, I'm actually really happy with these. There seems to be a lot of variants that I like that. I should have mounted that other one. I didn't even think of it. I'll mount this guy since he's got the difference. There are actually tracks here of an even bigger one, too. I don't know if he was here, because I don't have any, age. Yeah, run. Alright. That's not him, is it? Nah. Might be another opportunity to use the air gun, though, and maybe another 3-tied one. I mean, that's definitely possible, then, at this weight. It looks like he's just got the 2. So he should be similar to that one that we shot towards the beginning that had just the 2x2, but scored, like, close to 880. Should bring him down pretty quick. I like the air gun on the road here. And the nice thing is, I don't know if it's, like, just this particular spawn I got for the beta, or maybe they increased the road deer spawn, because it is the kind of feature. But I'm seeing a lot of them, and using the air gun like that, you'd be able to, you know, potentially not spook others that aren't very far away. So he's, like, pretty much the same main beam length. I didn't look at anything else. A lower time length, because he didn't have that extra. I like it, though. I'm liking these. I'll throw that guy in there, too, since he's kind of the same rack, but without that extra time as the other one. That's the first level 1 male we've seen. As far as I can tell, he pretty much deserves to be a level 1, too. Yeah. Hopefully that's going to fall into a lung. I probably shot too high in cod vertebrae. Yeah, that's what it looks like, so. Yeah, at least I did that on a 1 and not a 3, I guess. I wouldn't think this is the, like, smallest rack possible. I mean, he's 24 kilos, so I think males get a good bit lower, and I would assume there's just, like, a spike. But he's pretty dang tiny. I think he definitely deserves that level 1. I guess we're going to go for a little more of a long-range airgun shot this time, because I wanted to use it again. I spooked this guy, and then he just stopped over there. Should be fine, though. I'll actually let him pick his head up, because it's got enough penetration, I think, to get a frontal lung shot. I'm going to try to stay off the one side just to do that. I think that'll be okay. Yeah. So I'm curious, those of you that actually, like, hunt roe deer or live where roe deer are, is that what they do when they're, like, smaller? Because you can see his antlers are kind of, like, curling back already. What are you? Bunch of fallow deer. I wonder if they're going to be next, or if red deer are going to be next for TruRACs. Kind of excited about both. Anyway, like, the biggest difference I'm seeing between the old legacy racks and the TruRACs, they're going to be a tough one to get as good a view, but all the legacy racks pretty much went straight up, and these are already curling back, so I'm curious if that's, like, more realistic. I think it probably is, because that's, like, the general shape they go towards, but like I said, I really have no idea, but that was another gold anyway. But we've pretty much reached the end of rodeo drink time, as well as the time I have to record this anyway. But I want to quickly throw these two on the wall. So the one on the right is going to be the one, the 2x3. I'll kind of just do this so we can kind of zoom in with the camera and see the difference. I mean, you can barely see that sign unless you're off to the side. It's definitely just a short little one. And, yeah, I don't know about what I said earlier, like the 3x3s always being diamond or at least level 3, but I think it's going to be a lot more obvious now, just by seeing it. Like, I'm sure that tine's going to be a lot bigger and the beam's probably going to go back further. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think, those of you that actually hunt them and see them and know what they look like. I want to know you guys' opinion. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with them, but obviously I don't really know what they should look like. But I do like what I see, so I think that's going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.